Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends. And I am recording from a place that I normally record from. There is the pier. But there's not a lot of water. In fact, the beach is way over there, and my walker is way up there, up on top. The tide is way, way out. How fast does the tide come in? I don't know. Have I taken a risk walking out here like this today? Well, what do you think? Look at all the seaweed. I am a fall risk. Now, normally, I walk all around Chilton without my walker. But taking gabapentin does make me dizzy. And the stress of the whole becoming homeless and such situation has combined with the gabapentin to make me exceptionally dizzy. Now, there are days where I only get dizzy once or twice. But I'm glad I have my walker with me at that point. This is just a thick, thick mat of seaweed. I don't even know if it's rocks or sand underneath me. How quickly does the tide come in? I don't know. It is soggy. Look at that, leaving footprints. So I'm not going to go any further. I don't want to soak my shoes. My toes don't need to get wet. So I'm heading back up through the seaweed to the rocks and stuff. But I just wanted to talk about the tide here. Also, I mean, other things. It has gotten to be cold weather. I'm going to go into Walmart and buy some t-shirt type things. So that's good. But I just wanted to show off. You know, normally, like I said, the water is way high. And that pier, that floating thing, has got to be a thing that rises and lowers with the tide. Because otherwise it would sink. So it's pretty cool, pretty damp. And yeah, so I ran crystal disk info on my computer and my portable drive yesterday because my computer had leaped out of my basket on my walker and took a tumble on the ground inside of its laptop case. The C drive on my laptop says it's 88%, but my portable physical drive is at 100%, so I may need to think about replacing my C drive, only I don't know if they make them for that quite model anymore, so we shall see. I am making my way up past these rocks without looking at them, so I have been wending my way through a minefield with my tablet in front of my face so I can't even see the rocks. But I'm going to head into town. If I see anything fascinating, I will have stopped. I will have stopped course to record it. I will, of course, stop to record it. And there we go. Yay! I am, of course, still thinking about all my settings, the inside, the outside, the razor's edge, the various characters, various things that are happening with them. I just don't talk about them a lot. I have been talking a tiny bit about the new character Gnosis, a cosmic horror who runs a podcast / live stream. With all, I'm falling down. Rocks. All sorts of sponsors. Which, you know, a cosmic horror with vast, all-encompassing knowledge trying to, do sponsors for sodas and the like. How would a cosmic being who has tasted light that we can't even see, how would they do a sponsorship for a soda that advertises itself as a taste sensation? Huh. Oh well, into town. Thank you. So no, I don't need this walker all the time. In fact, I may only need it once, possibly twice in a day. The rest of the time, I'm pushing it around and just getting tired from pushing it around. Problem is, of course, when I do need it, I don't get any advance warning. It's just all of a sudden the ground is not straight down. It's, well, it could be to the left, right, front, or back. So, I push it around because just in case, it's much rather than hitting the ground, as I've done way too many times. Seroptimist Outlook, named after the Seroptimist organization. But I have shown water being on all sides so that you can't get to the one side. But at low tide, at low tide, there are lots of yard work and stuff being done. So you're gonna hear yard work machines. This is Seroptimist Outlook. I have mentioned that and shown people getting over here and leaving their footprints. And way over there are the stairs that I have been on to show how the water goes almost all the way up. It's eventually there. I'm gonna find it. I'm quite sure. Yeah, there it is. There's the stairs. So low tide, you get to see quite a bit. Of course, you know, low tide doesn't stay low tide. But that's normally like water. If you've ever watched my other videos, yeah, you've seen. I'm doing pretty good today, stability-wise. So far, down has stayed straight down, and aside from my back really hurting today, I'm doing pretty good stability-wise. That's a good thing. More of the low tide beachfront. How long has that log been there? Don't know. But it's long and low, and over there is Blackjack Creek, and I'm gonna show it from the bridge. But once again, way out here in the middle of the beach. One of the people that I have seen around the veterans home, she too is dealing with her bone of her neck growing in around her spinal cord. Same issue, spinal stenosis. She's losing her arms because of the pinching. So it's not uncommon. And surgery is still scary. But I'm gonna have to get it done, though it still is quite terrifying. And again, there's my walker up there, and even though I need it only once or twice a day because of dizziness, I also use it for posture, my back injury, and thus pain because of that. So even though I trundle it around and it hurts to do so because of my arms, I do kind of need it. Not all the time, but it's best to have it, especially in this situation where I'm having this sudden onsets of vertigo because of my medications and stress. Yay. And this will be endlessly fascinating. Blackjack Creek. Even a fallen log across it up there. And it's a running. I don't know if it runs this low because of just climate change, or if it's always this low. But there we are. The water will soon start pouring back up it and fill it up with the water from the sound, which of course is just the water that separates the peninsula from the rest of Washington's, connected to the ocean. So this is a park and ride, lots and lots of cars, and there's a bus stop, and there's this, little area with benches, and it has the pier, and right now, there's not a lot of water, a lot of rocks, not a lot of water. The only reason I'm bringing this up, because I've been out here before, is yesterday when I was coming back from downtown on the bus, I walked, of course, from the bus station to up at the veterans home, which means I pass right by this area with the park and ride. I showed up just as the ferry was disembarking everybody. And so there were a lot of people that were coming off the ferry. And of course, down here, there are 2 buses that wait there. And everybody on the park and ride gets up and leaves. So I showed up and I had to wend my way around people coming off here to get onto the bus. And then I was a nice guy because these people, they just got back from work. They've had a long day. So I just sat there waiting on my walker for everyone to go left and right on their cars until everyone was gone, and then I crossed the street. Because I'm a nice guy and I'm just virtue signaling. But I just didn't want to interrupt all these people getting off. And it is cool to walk out here and hopefully not drop my tablet. I mean, that's a long ways down. That would be the destruction of everything if I did. It would not survive. It's wet. There's rocks. No dead jellies, though. Lots of clamshells. Look how shallow this is. Even all the way out here. I mean, and this is way out here. There must be dead jellies out there somewhere, but so many things eat jellies that I don't know. Still though, I'm gonna head into town, record things that strike my fancy. So thumbs up on that. Birds.